Every human being who understands the purpose of money wishes for it. Wishing will not bring riches, but desiring riches with a state of mind that becomes an obsession, then planning definitive ways and the means to acquire riches, and then backing those plans with persistence which does not recognise failure, will inevitably bring riches. The states of mind that you need for this is to imagine yourself successful, reflect on your past successes, set definitive goals and write those goals down, then respond positively to life. So there we go. Take those words that I've just said and write them down and make sure you fully understand them, because they are such more in-depth and important things to learn, and make sure you do fully understand it, because it's true, okay? It really is. Anyway, the 5 steps to success. Here we go. You can either believe me in this or you don't have to. Obviously, I'm building success. I haven't achieved success yet, so I may be completely wrong, but this is the knowledge that I've gained, okay? I'm now teaching you this knowledge, so I then become a master at it. The only way to become a master at something is to teach it in a way that a child understands it. So I am learning stuff. I am therefore trying to become a master by helping and teaching you, okay? Okay, there are 5 steps. The first step is to acquire knowledge, okay? And this is the step that is going to give you the highest amount of reward, okay? Gain the knowledge. There's no point you trying to do everything in life without already knowing how to do it. Like, the best way to gain knowledge, fair enough, is through experience. But you're never going to get experience by just sitting in your room. But you can't do experiences all of the time. School is not an adequate form of knowledge. You go to school to go into the system. You go to university to hone a specific skill. But if you want genuine knowledge of how the world works, the only way you can do that is through films, books, and YouTube, okay? That's the most important bucket to fill, and you can't skip that step, okay? You can't skip that step. Knowledge is key. First one, in your teenage and young 20s, spend 2 or 3 years getting as much knowledge about your chosen topic as you possibly can, so that you can become a master. And again, once you're in the 2nd, 3rd year of acquiring the knowledge, start trying to teach it to those who are wanting more. Teach it in a way that helps you understand it more. Okay. Once you've acquired the knowledge, you can move on to step 2. Step 2 is therefore your skill in the application of knowledge. This is where school lacks, is it gives you knowledge, but it never gives you application of knowledge, okay? The skill is taking knowledge and applying it so you can do something practical with that skill. So a surgeon gains the knowledge of how to do a surgery. He then practiced that skill by doing the actual surgery. Second most important step. First most important step was step 1. Second most important step was step 2. That's very convenient. So you don't need to then start skipping steps. You just start step 1, then go on to step 2. Acquiring the knowledge, application of the knowledge. Okay? These 2 are the most important. Spend as much of your time, particularly when you've got the time as like a teenager or in your young 20s, of acquiring these 2, because they will be fulfilled later on in life to compound indefinitely. So important, you can't put a price on it. Once you've gained your skills and your knowledge, you're going to start having to intermingle with people. You're going to have to start getting to know people, okay? Start gaining connections. The 3rd step to success is who you know, okay? You need to start getting into companies, talking to CEOs, talking to friends, having a huge network, building up the network, having a mentor, creating the mastermind group, all things I've talked about previously, so that you can share knowledge, gain more knowledge, you can complete the skills together, and you can just build something up together as a team in your tribe. Okay. The fourth bucket, or the fourth step that you're going to start filling, is what you then have. Okay. This is going to come after you've had the skills, the knowledge, the who you know, the what you have. You're going to start gaining you're going to start gaining material things. You're going to start gaining money. You're going to start gaining businesses. You're going to start gaining more friendships. You're going to start gaining and gaining and gaining. Just what you have will start increasing. You increase that by doing your knowledge, your skills, who you know, and everything will increase. Your money, your age, everything's going to start with what you have. And the fifth and final step will therefore be then your reputation. Once you have everything in place, you've got the supreme knowledge, you've got the skills to back up the knowledge and apply the knowledge, you've got a huge network and a mastermind group, you then have created your businesses, you've created your products, you've created your reputation, you then have your reputation. Okay? It takes years and years and years to build up these sorts of reputations, especially when it comes to on like a global or even a country scale. Okay, but it can take a minute to destroy it. So build up your reputation, and it's finally the fifth step, your reputation, aka what people think of you. Okay, the fifth step. The fourth and fifth step will come with time and progress. Okay, but the first three steps don't come with time and progress, they come with action. It takes an action to pick up a book and read. You're taking action now by watching this video. The next step is skills. That means you've gained all the knowledge. Now you have to go out into the world and acquire those and practice that knowledge to create the skill. Go traveling and talk to people, learn a language. Application of that language is going to the other country and speaking that language to learn even more. You learn so much more on each step. The first step, knowledge, you're just reading a book, but then you learn even more when you go and put that knowledge from the book into practice, and then you learn even more from that once you start talking to people and you gain your mastermind group, because then it's not just one brain, not just one background, it's many backgrounds who have all read maybe different books but are slightly different, and they can tell you that extra piece of information. So there we go, the 5 steps to success. Not easy, not quick. There's no such thing as quick success. No such thing as quick success that's long lasting. If you want to create generational wealth, this is a very, very time consuming, it takes the entire life of progress, of work. No such thing as stopping when you're 30 or 40. It's going to be a lifetime. Your success probably won't even come until you're after 40. Not true success anyway. Because that's when you start to realize like true meanings in life. You mature a lot more, but this is a good step. Anyway, first step that you can do now is acquire the knowledge. Go and read some books. You're doing it already, actually. You're watching YouTube about these sorts of topics. Second step is applying the knowledge to create the skills. So if you watched a video on how to pick up women, talk to women, that's the knowledge. The next step is actually going out to the gym, wherever, to talk to women. Okay, that's the second step. Third step would be then to gain the mastermind group. So that would be to talking to other guys and women to gain people that you know. Okay, talk to CEOs. Eventually you'll find that one person who's going to help you in life, and that person is going to be so significant that you're going to remember them and you're going to be friends with them for the rest of your life. Fourth step will therefore then come with the other 3. What you have, money, business, that's the ultimate goal. And with that, the 5th step will therefore then come, if you're a good person, your reputation. Thank you so much for watching. As always, my book down below, Longitude, great book. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.